Hello, so now this is week 10, and week 10 was the interpenetration question. And so, how would I go about teaching this to my class? Again, it'd be a double class, 80 minutes long. So, at the beginning, again, I would have key principle sheets, or just kind of going through anticipated difficulties with the students that they something that they might find difficult, and kind of help them with that. So obviously the line of intersection and developments are probably two big things that the students might get mixed up with or kind of find difficult in that question. If I go through them at the start, hopefully we can counteract that problem. In the middle then, the students will be working on the question. Same thing again, I'll be going around the room, making sure they're getting all right. I'll be there to answer any questions that they may have. But again, I won't be giving too much information away because I want to try and see what they can do on their own. They are moving on now to the applied graphics section of the book, so they really need to be tested now. So I won't be giving too much information away. And at the end, then again, I'll be putting the answer up on the board, and they'll be correcting themselves, writing annotations beside it, and I'll be giving them feedback on their work. And I'll be just going around checking and making sure, and just giving them feedback, positive, and just telling them where they could maybe improve for the next day. So then we move on then to anticipated difficulties. So the first one may be visualization. As you can see here, I made a model there, very quickly done up, and very easily done just with a coffee cup and a can of Coke. Literally just two pipes interlinking between each other, and hopefully this could help a student understand it better. It can be very difficult to kind of look at a 2D image and kind of try and get your head around that these two pipes are actually intersecting between each other. So hopefully a model like this could really help. Find the line of interpenetration. So a principle sheet could really help students with this interpenetration. If I go through that at the start of class, then that'll help them going at the question. And developments then. Developments is not too bad of a chapter, but students can just kind of forget where they're getting their true length from and kind of forget about certain things. So just kind of the key principles involved in developments will have to be gone over at the start of class before they attempt the question, just to make sure they don't make too many big mistakes. So this is visualization, that's just there in more detail. So to find the line of intersection, this is just a principle sheet here. It's on the actual question, so this should be a massive help for the students. As you can see here, you have your points in the end view, you have your points in your plan, and you just bring them over and up, and that'll give your points then in elevation. Very simply done. I didn't do the whole lot of it for them. I just gave them the front line of interpenetration, so they still have to try and figure out the back one by themselves, but this should be a good help for them when I go through at the start of class. And then developments then. So I have a QR code here, so if they get stuck on developments section, they can just go on their phones, look up the QR code, and there's a YouTube video there for them on developments of interpenetration, which could help them out massively. And then this part here, I'll just be going through the key principles involved with developments, which will help them when they're going at the question in the class. Thank you.